So today we're going to be looking over a little bit of some situation, standing up situation, which is we don't see very often people talking about in the BJJ, but all the fight starts from standing. So I want to go over a little bit of some ideas that I have according to which strategy we're going to have in the fight. If you want to play on top, if you want to be on the bottom, and then if the guy want to be on the bottom and you as well, and vice versa. So you can have some idea on how to position ourselves for a better start on the ground. Alright? Let's go. Alright, so as I spoke before, there's not many people seeing start techniques for BJJ. So I'm going to give you guys some ideas on what I think and the way that I approach when I start the fight from stand-up. All depends on the strategy that you have, because there is many possibilities that you can have on the fight. So you can have like either, if you start stand-up, you want to be on top, and the guy wants to be on top, so you need to go forever, want to try to take it down with the other. There's another position, I want to be on top, and the guy want to be on the bottom. So we already know more or less that the guy's trying to bring the guy to the ground, and I try to position myself to get a better position when the fight goes to the ground. And or if I want to be on the bottom, and the guy wants to be on the bottom, so whoever jumps guard first in a better position to get a better way to develop the technique on the ground, or if I want to jump guard and the guy wants to stay up, so how to approach those techniques. Alright, I'm going to start first on the first thing that I try to feel when I start fighting. Alright, I always try to get myself in a good posture, low, okay, because I know if the guy tries to go for the double legs or single legs, we focus on the control. On the judo fight, that is the rules make you a little bit more comfortable in terms of you cannot be too low, because it's not allowed to grab for too long on the legs and double legs. This is not very common, and it's not allowed to grab the belt or be low and stuff. Whereas in BJJ, you can actually go and hold the legs for longer. You don't have much rules on the grips and stuff. Okay, so that's why in judo we start here with posture, try to get control here, which is not a problem. But that's why you see much more often hip throws, with shoulder throws and stuff in judo, which in jiu-jitsu you can see as well, but more often when you see both guys try to fight for the top position, which gives them more time to fight for on the stand-up. All right. First thing, as in judo too, you're gonna have to have control of the grips. Okay. If I allow him to control me, and then I don't control him against, and then there won't be no position for myself. He was going to be ahead on me all the time. So the first thing I want to do, fight for to have a better grip. Okay, I roll myself a little bit low down, just to avoid him to go for the single leg, so I can always stop him, control. And one of the first options that I have that I like is control the collar. When I have the collar, I can feel and see where he's planning to go. If it's not so easy to read the grip for me. If you try to do it, I always hold it, give time to come in to double leg, single leg and stuff. Okay? Sometimes it's very hard for me to catch this collar, okay, because the guys keep matching my hands all the time. I try to control it, doesn't have. Right? So what I like to do like a little bit of a combination with my hands. So I go one, he stop, I go with the other one. When he's going to go to take the other one, I have the collar. This is one little trick that I really like, really rate. I'm here, go, boom, control, here, or try to go for the other one, you go for the other one here. Always try to control like that. Once I have a collar, okay, I focus on the push. That's my style. I like to control a little bit to feel where he's coming, all right? So if it comes to double leg and stuff, I can always push away. I can go, he jump with both legs to go for the double legs. Look, I have a good control, so I can feel where he's coming on. All right, and then when I'm feeling that he's going to grab my sleeves, okay, it's the reason I can approach here. Look, I can grip the opposite collar, sleeve. Look, I'll rip it off, and I get a good position here, and so I can apply some techniques. I can control him here with a good position here, have a good control, and here I can move him around, I can take down here, many takedowns here. All right, I can apply a lot of different ways. Okay, I can show later. But I want to just talk about first on the approach, okay? So, this is one way that I like. I'm controlling here, look, boom, control. This is a good position to hold. Other position that I like to hold, especially if I want to get myself secure on stand-up is like control with both hands on the collar, and then control the guy here, you know, any kind of position that you can actually bring the guy to me, and I can hold, and I can shut him down. Because if you go for the double leg here, he can't. You know, if you're going to do like the hip throw, he can't because I have a good control here. You know, so I can easily move him around, I can push him down. You know, and then when he comes out, I can go straight away to kind of different positions. So that's a position that I like to focus on. If especially the guy is taller than me, that's the one that I go straight. So imagine the guy is taller than me, that's the one that I go in control, and I'm safe here. Because I stop him to go lower than me or put the hips underneath of me. Alright?